erase every scar like a map underneath. Oh, ghosts in the smoke, call out your name. You train for this moment, walk into the flame. Sharpen your steel, temper your shield, fasten your armor, the danger is real. No need to be scared, no time for fear. The danger is here, oh, you better be ready to fight. Breathe in your chest, can't start to shake. You steady your aim, let the doubt break. Brothers beside you, eyes are the stone. You're scared of the silence more than the unknown. Sharpen your steel, temper your shield, fasten your armor, the danger is real. No need to be scared, no time for fear. The danger is here, oh, you better be ready to fight. Helmets on the table, blood on the dome. You're still standing upright, so the training lives on. You turn from the battle, face the next light, sharpen your steel. You'll be ready to fight. It's the call. Can you hear the call? I know you hear the call. Yeah. We ready, we ready, bring it on. Let's go, we ready, yeah. Strapped and ready, you know it. 100 round drum for the newbies. Wow. Always ready for the Call of Duty. Lace tight, that grip on my palms. Tag on my chest, got a squad in my comms. Eyes on the map, every route, every spawn. We don't wait for the storm, we are the storm. Slide through smoke, red trace in the dark. Heartbeat up, but my aim stay sharp. Ping that mark, then we crash that door. If you came for a game, that movement better be on me. And you better pray, we're not in your lobby. We ready, we ready, bring it on. Let's go, we ready, strapped and ready, you know it, 100 round drum for the newbies. Always ready for the Call of Duty. Plate up quick, hit a crunch in my ear. Enemies closing in, but my crew show no fear. Stim pack, stack another cluster in the bag. Once we lock in sight, whole lobby getting mad. Call out left, then we swing to the right. Flashbang burst, then it's lights out night. One team, one push, and we hold that line. When the last one falls, know the win stays mine. Who's still standing? Who's still locked in? Every loss just fuel every fight we win. From the lobby to the very end. Same code, same plan. If you hear that call, then you know where I am. We ready, we ready, we ready, we ready. Bring it on, let's go. We ready, strapped and ready. You know. 100-round drum for the newbies. Always ready for the call of duty.
Just touched down on the planet, air hostile but I managed, Vasco sitting outside my ship, riding with a shorty named Janet, she keeps telling me these stories about what they call banish, some shit about a dude named Chief. To me it just sounds like panic. I'm just here in the star field, in the field, trying to make it in a storm. look at her like, come on, focus. Resources is what we need. I'll go mine that aluminum. You can go grab them seeds. Couple more minerals here, and we'll leave as expected. Right before I hear Vasco say, Captain, enemies detected. Yeah, I'm just here in the star field, in the field, trying to make it in Starfield, in the field. I'm just a neon red, a new Atlantis feel, hoping to make my name in Starfield. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just here in Starfield, in the field, trying to make it in Starfield. I'm just a neon, a new Atlantis feel, hoping to make my name in Starfield. I'm just here in Starfield, in the field, trying to make it in. Trying to make it in. Yeah. Trying to make it in Starfield. La la la. Skirt in the lobby, neon on the dash, name up on the bracket. Ready, set, flat. We like it fast, we don't know how to slow down. We like it fast, you know how it's gonna go down. We like it fast to the metal, always full throttle. When I pull up on ya, I'm welcoming you to my Forza world, heating the ties when we turn that curve. We like it fast, we don't know how to slow down. We like it fast, you know how it's gonna go down. Digital city, checkpoints glow, you in my mirror, get it close. Late apex on every turn, brake lights flash, feel the burn. Turbo heart in my chest, crowd the past, I'm obsessed. Every lap another dare, if you're beside me, better beware. Yeah. We like it fast, we don't know how to slow down. We like it fast, you know how it's gonna go down. We like it fast to the metal, always full throttle. When I pull up on ya, I'ma welcome you to my Forza world, heating the ties when we turn them down. We like it fast, we don't know how to slow down. We like it fast, you know how it's gonna go down. Last lap, white flag, do you feel that drag? Side by side, too close, who lets off, who chokes? We like it fast, we don't know how to slow down. We like it fast, you know how it's gonna go down. We like it fast, to the metal, always full throttle. When I pull up on ya, I'ma welcome you to my Forza world, heating the ties when we turn that curve. Do, 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 do. So do we do when the world is on our shoulders? What do we do when we're running out of time? So and my shield, a bow strapped to my shoulder. My friends, they're with me as we walk into the night. Ooh. Boots in the dust, map curled in my pocket. Laugh through the fear, yeah, we've heard this tale before. Scrapes on our knees, but our hearts stay locked on. Every step forward feels closer to something more. So do we do when the world is on our shoulders? What do we do when we're running out of time? Sword and my shield, and my bow strapped to my shoulder. My friends, they're with me as we walk into the night. Aim down sight, you know what we doing. You know what we doing, what we doing. Aim down sight, you know what we doing. You know what we doing. You know what we doing. Aim down sight, what we doing. You know what we doing, what we doing. What we aim down sight. What we doing, what we doing. What we doing, what we doing. We aim down sight. Only podcast you ever need for all your gaming and your tech needs. Is it AI or is it Lyriic? We don't know. 1000% accuracy for sure. She's the hostess with the most. And you know it. Mute Panda if you know this. Always hot and never mild. Wouldn't be Nero if it wasn't wild. Get your snacks, favorite chair. It's a go.
Sit back, just relax and enjoy the show.
I said, get your snacks, favorite chair. It's a go.
Sit back, just relax and enjoy the show.
Aim down sight, you know what we doing. You know what we doing, what we doing. Aim down sight, you know what we doing. What we doing, what we doing. Aim down sight, what we doing. You know what we doing, what we doing. What we aim down sight. What we doing, what we doing, what we doing, what we doing. We aim down sight. Eddie, you know. Eddie, you know. Eddie, you know. Aim down sight, aim down sight, aim down sight. What we doing? You know what we doing, what we doing. You know what we aim down sight. What we doing, what we doing. We aim down sight. So sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Aim down sight. Aim down sight.
now. All right, my system was like, not today. Oh, we've got the dark side of Lyric. Are you replacing Nero today? Welcome, welcome
Dark
everybody.
Lyric in the building.
It's your dark arc. All right, yep, sounds about right. Hello everybody, welcome to episode 84, I think, of Aim Down Sights. It's just us two today. No guest, no Nero, so you know we can have a unhinged episode because he always keeps things 100 and moving along. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's going to be a good show. Thank you for everyone who's joining us live from around the globe. As you know, I'm in Middle Earth and Lyric is over in somewhere in the States, hiding out. Yeah. It's because of his dark arc. He has to hide out and can't let anybody find him.
Yes, sir.
We're just going to go around. I'm going to ask the chat what everyone has been playing. We're going to do a quick shout out to everybody who is currently in the chat. So, Tell Us Ray, Sanchez Gaming, fuck you, welcome. Yes, no Nero. Yeah.
Nah, he's good.
I'm going to tell Nero that you said that, fuck you.
Everything's good. Everything's good with Nero.
He's good. He is not here. He is family.
He had a prior engagement.
Prior engagement. But we're here as per usual. So we're going to kick things off. What has everyone been playing in the chat? Just pop that in the chat what you've been playing. If you are watching over on Twitter or X and you do want to engage with us, head over to ADS Gaming Podcast.
Almost got you.
Oh, yeah. It's still the old thing. ADS Gaming Podcast, YouTube channel, and you can engage with us in chat. Yeah, it's not as fun to engage with chat without Nero here. But we have AI Lyric as per usual, and like he's 1000% accurate. 1001? 1002 now.
1001.
1001% accurate. So ask him a question, and then we'll see.
Get an answer.
You'll get an answer. But Lyric, how have you been? What have you been playing? What have you been up to? It's been a week since we've seen each other, but it's always good to see your face. I love seeing your face.
Of course, I missed you.
I know. I missed me too. No, I'm kidding. Life and things as usual. Adults and things as usual. What I've been playing. I've been playing the greatest ass game of all time lately. Barbie Simulator 2026.
Yeah,
We know that's the game that you will die on that hill for.
See you stuck on Barbie Simulator. See,
You've upgraded to like My Little Pony?
No, My Little Pony was like last year.
Oh.
I already got all like a 1,000 that one.
So what's the new trend?
But nah, seriously, Crimson Desert has been like my game right now.
I bet. It sounds like a fantastic game that everyone's enjoying.
Yeah, I call it the best ass game ever because it's a great game, but then this parts of it is just like ass. But I'm not going to get into a rant about that. But that has been taking a lot of my time. For the game side of
rant about it. You can say what you like about it. You can say what you don't like about it. Perfectly fine. You can talk to your heart's content around it. Because I'm curious. I haven't picked it up yet. Yes, fuck you. Barbie is a banger. But see, it's not really my scene.
So I put a tweet.
Lyric scene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to get on there, though. You got to get on there.
Oh, fuck you. Celebrating 21 months of membership. Thank you.
Love
you guys. That is all. We love you too. We love you too. I appreciate you. Fuck you.
But yeah, I've been playing that. I put out a tweet a while back. I said to explain Crimson Desert is if you had Assassin's Creed Valhalla, right?
Yeah.
And then you took Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Witcher 3, and they had a threesome. And they didn't know who the father and Assassin's Creed didn't know who the father was. Crimson Desert would be the child.
Okay, makes sense.
It's just a smorgasbord of all three of those games. It's really I love the game for like what it does. Lots of mechanics are embedded in the game, and it gives you the freedom to kind of like play with those mechanics and find unique ways to do things.
Yes.
However, it's very disjointed story wise. mission wise. It's just like it's very you can tell it was slated to be an MMO first.
Ah,
So it's a lot of mechanics, but they're not fit together in a way where it's cohesive. You got to kind of like do your due diligence to figure out about each one. But I do recommend the game at this point.
okay.
I do recommend it. Full price, I don't know. They're doing a lot of patching and stuff like that in there, but I do recommend the game. I think if you enjoy those big open worlds where you have lots to do,
I loved
and
Breath
they're
of the
not really holding
Wild.
your hand.
I loved Breath of the Wild.
There you
I
go.
loved
Oh
it
yeah,
more than Tears of the Kingdom.
you'll love it. And you don't hold your hand at all. You just kind of like they kind of like just throw you in there and say, "Hey, if you want to figure out about this, keep playing
Yeah.
and figure it."
Ah. All right. Well,
That's me. But what about you, Panda? What you doing?
Talos Ray said they've been playing
Those do
Helldivers,
sound
Halo,
good.
and
Love
Gears. Sounds good. What about Panda? What about Panda? Wait, I'm so confused. Hi, Lyric. Miss you to my friend. It's been a while. We have to jump in party in one day and play a game. We do. We do. Um, Getting FOMO with Crimson Dawn. Everyone that I know has played it gives it high praise. Yes. I also have a bit of FOMO with it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to play the most definitive version of the game when all the patches are done.
They've already had like 5 of them in a month.
I will take them. That's good news. That's good news. Yeah. So I guess there's. What have I been doing? What have I been playing? I have been playing the new season, the new DLC for Diablo 4.
Diablo, yeah.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. The story is so freaking good, and the boss fights are actually pretty decent at the moment. So I
Is there a
haven't
new
finished.
character? New class?
So there's two
Isn't
new
there a new
classes. So there is the Paladin, which is reminiscent of the Crusader from Diablo 3. Slightly different, but very much reminiscent of that. And then they have added the Warlock. And so the Warlock is a new class. It was added to Diablo 2 as well, and Diablo Immortal. So if you're a Diablo fan, jump in, and highly recommend this story. Like, for anyone who has not played through the story of any of it, highly recommend playing the story. Like, the story in Diablo is really, really good. But this season, like this DLC, the most recent DLC, whew, very, very good. I just can't, like, just it's such an interesting story. I don't want to give away spoilers, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And then I have been making my girlfriend try Mass Effect.
Oh man.
Mass Effect 1 so far.
How it is to be a noob to Mass Effect. That'd be a
Oh my
lovely
god.
right
I would
around.
love to just like forget it, replay it, forget it, replay it. Because it's such a fantastic like trilogy. And I was watching videos this week about like
I'm
what
glad you
they
said
think,
trilogy.
yeah, what they're I'm not gonna say Andromeda's its own conversation, but I do think
Yeah.
Andromeda and the original Milky Way galaxy is going to have like play into what we get in the next Mass Effect. I think that's going to play into that. So that means I'm going to have to replay Andromeda to remember half the shit in Andromeda. I mean, the
I don't
gameplay
think
is
Andromeda's a bad game. I just don't think
a game. It's
it's the
just
greatest Mass Effect game.
that's correct. Like it's actually a good game, but you can't slap Mass Effect on it. It's just a generic space game. I'm so looking forward to The Expanse when that comes out. Like that, because I love The Expanse. So I'm super excited for The Expanse to play that game because it's going to itch my Mass Effect itch big time. But yeah, I have been watching videos about what some people are thinking around possibilities for the new Mass Effect and things like that. But yeah, that's been me. Other than that, I've been really busy with work. I haven't been home much, but I just want to say a
Adulting.
quick thank you to everyone who is joining online, who's going to be joining after the fact. We appreciate and love you all. And yes, there is no Nero.
Absolutely.
I put him in a timeout because he was real sassy and backchatty to me after we finished the show last week. No, I'm kidding.
She's not kidding, y'all. It really happened. Panda's a tyrant.
Yeah, exactly. Slave driver.
Nero got put in a Pokeball, y'all.
I'll let him out next week.
Yep.
Oh, well, I'm wearing a Charizard t-shirt today.
See, I told y'all. See, I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie to y'all. Panda catch him.
Uh,
But yeah,
okay, what are we doing?
we'll
I'm
see
gonna have to hold off buying games. As I'm going to LA in June and possibly New York, I'm gonna have to hold off. No, that's fair. That's fair. Fuck you. Hey, at
Hey,
least,
those games will always be there, man.
yeah,
Enjoy that part.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Alrighty then. Okay. Well, I don't think there's much more. Let's crack into some of our other topics. I'm just gonna move us over there. I don't know where my brain is at today. It's not really awake. Cold,
We know why.
colder in the mornings. You guys are getting warmer in the mornings. Oh, not just mornings, the nights. Like, we're starting to head into winter where I am, and it's so weird. Because I know you guys are going into summer soon, and so, yeah. I know, it's just spring where you are, autumn where I am. Way the world works. All right, okay.
Unfortunately.
Now, I know I'm kind of sad that Nero isn't here. Did you play the demo Lyric for Pragmata?
Yeah, I played it.
Are you
I
gonna
actually,
pick up the game?
I am. I'll probably wait because there's just so many games.
But you
Just so-
enjoyed it, right?
But I did enjoy it. It's just
Yeah.
definitely something I want to experience in totality. The
Yes.
demo was fun.
Yeah, yeah. It was I mean, you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough to be like, it's an okay game, but it's really not my cup of tea. I'll be honest about it.
Understandable.
Not every game's going to be everyone's cup of tea. I owned Where's Nero? I put him in a Pokeball, and at a timeout he got real sassy after the show last week, and then I was like, don't backtalk me, and jokes.
I should have saw when she threw the Pokeball the first time. He popped out.
Yeah. And just taken back instantly. No, he is away doing stuff with family this weekend, so he can't be here. Yeah, but it's really, really, really good. We're just going to do what we need to do. But anyway, Pragmata. Congratulations to Pragmata, because I know it's core, and it's a Capcom game. It's a really good game. It's just not my cup of tea. My cup of tea. So it sold 1 million units in 2 days, which is fan-frickin-tastic. I don't know if
Absolutely.
No, I can't. It's too zoomed in. Sad face. That's
Trying to zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
Yeah,
it passes 1 million in 2 days. Well, anyway, it's a press release from Capcom, but fantastic news for Capcom, fantastic news for Pragmata, because that is a brand new IP. Thank you for being here, Tegan. It's getting colder these days.
Can we just put the link in the chat? I think I'd do it.
Yeah, if you've got the topics, pop the link in the chat.
That way they can read it on their own if they want to get a better look at it.
100%.
Throw that in the chat for y'all, for the ones that would like to get a better look at it. We can't do but so much here. We can't do but so much.
Are you talking about last week, Tegan? You missed the show last week? Don't worry. You haven't missed anything major. It was just Nero last week. You know.
Preparing to be in a Pokeball. That's all.
Yeah.
Pokeball.
What are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is really good news around Capcom? I just know it opens
1 million in 2 days. Can't no one argue with that. And in the industry now where 1 million is tough, and this year it's got to be tough because there's so many games coming out, and there's so many. I know me personally, I'm ducking and dodging some games just because I'm waiting on other games and stuff like that. So that's awesome for them to do 1 million. I expect them for that number to keep climbing over the year as people get word of mouth, and because I haven't heard anything bad about the game. I've heard that it's a good game. It's a solid game regardless, all the way around the board. So I'm proud of it. I'm proud of that. Capcom's been on one this year.
They've been on one a lot. I should say that.
That's true.
Should I put Nero in a Pokeball? Yes, please. Send me the photo.
Yeah, have his head peeking out of it.
Yeah. Make it look like he's trapped in there or something, like smushed up against the
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bully.
Hashtag Pokenero.
Pokenero. Hashtag
Neromon.
Pokenero.
Neromon.
Neroma. Oh my god, that's so
Neromon.
funny. That's so funny.
Who's that Pokemon? Nero.
Nero
man.
used grift. Jokes, Nero.
Use grip.
Yeah, exactly.
Grifters.
Oh. It wasn't effective.
Nero uses hot take. Oh man. I can't wait to eat.
Pissing himself laughing.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to slide in here or not, but I can't wait to rewatch it.
He'll watch it. We'll just send him this clip of us. What time is this? Well, 37 minutes in. Okay. You two are terrible people. I love it. Thank you. Fuck you. I agree.
How you feel about Pragmata? I know you're not too super interested in the game itself.
I played the demo. Wasn't my cup of tea, but I'm really proud of a new IP doing this well.
Absolutely.
And I agree 100% with what you said around nowadays. It's that 1 million is hard to hit. Yeah. Never used flip flop.
He said Nero used flip flop.
I know, Nero used flip flop.
It's highly effective. No, super effective.
It's super effective.
Oh man. We love Nero around here, man.
We love Nero around
but
here.
we're gonna get him while he's gone.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just
He can't
matter
defend
what
himself.
Yeah, we're gonna
He'll
get
come
him.
back in with a hot take next
Yeah,
time.
we're here about it next week. But
Oh, I'm crying.
oh man,
Oh, okay.
but it's awesome.
Unhinged Lyric and Panda. See, Nero keeps us well behaved. I'm kidding. All right, I'm just happy for them. I really am.
Absolutely.
What have we got on our next one? I'm going to
So
share this.
next,
Yeah.
let's see, we got Starfield. Led the weekly U.S. best-selling titles chart for the first time since the original launch.
Damn.
September 2023. Anytime you can double back, ain't nobody mad at that. You know?
Best-selling game of the week in the US and full game dollar sales during the
Went
week.
to that PlayStation.
Wow.
I see they do like Xbox games, huh? Starfield isn't that bad, huh?
No. Okay. Shitting on a
I hope
bullshit.
anyone
I
out
love
there
this
that's
comment. Says, almost like all those YouTube videos shitting on it with bullshit.
that's the
100%.
perfect time. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Anyone that is PlayStation centric, or you might not have Xbox and haven't got to play Starfield, I hope you get Starfield. I love
hope they
it.
do too.
I'm still playing it. The new DLC. I haven't really dove into it yet, Terra Armada, but I love the Free Lanes update. And just the game is just like, if you take your time and just actually enjoy the game,
That's the thing.
you'll
Actually
enjoy
enjoy it, eh? 100%.
instead of trying to find all the gripes that people have.
Or if you just take the game as it is and stop looking for everything,
Exactly.
I think you're going to enjoy a really good experience. Now, I do agree that it was quite buggy when it launched on the PlayStation, which is rather disappointing. But we also don't know how long they went back to working on the PlayStation version again, because obviously they would have stopped initially when the acquisition happened. And then when did they get greenlit to deliver the PlayStation version? Who knows? It was rumoured for ages, so it might have been longer than we think it is. But
Well, they originally was making it for a PlayStation, so I'm gonna guess they
It
just
was a
kind of like
build. Yeah.
picked that from where they left off, so to
I
speak.
think so. I think they would have picked up right from where they left off as well. But I think, it was always interesting. We talked about this when the game first launched, was just the amount of people who were just shitting on it for the sake of shitting on it because, like, it wasn't on PlayStation.
That's all.
And the sense of, like, and this was even, yeah, this was even on the Steam reviews. Like, people played like 400 hours, would not recommend. I'm like, why would you play a game for 400 hours that you wouldn't recommend other people to play? Panda, check Twitter. Hi Yobi. Hi Yobi. Okay, I'll check Twitter.
But yeah, definitely, Twitter's not real. I call it Narnia. So play the game for yourself.
Yeah. I mean,
Starfield. People was anticipating Starfield as we said it.
we
So
kind of saw how not real Twitter was after some of the shit that happened this week with the DRM stuff.
well,
This week, yeah. How BS some of those people are on there. Absolutely useless.
So Starfield led the U.S. and best-selling titles, best-selling game of the week in full game dollar sales during the week ending April 11th. We just saw that. It's right
Well
up there.
done. Well done. I mean, it's still not going numbers like the Xbox or the sales figures of the Steam yet, but I think it'll pick up. I think word of mouth is where it comes. Who
And
sent
it's
me a
Bethesda game.
message?
It's gonna.
Hello,
It's like
Spartan.
one thing I've learned about Bethesda games is that they're not truly appreciated until later.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, we knew how good Skyrim was,
Yep.
but we didn't know it was gonna be
But it was janky as hell at
a
the same
bar.
time.
It definitely was. It
But you know
definitely
what?
was.
I think it had a charm to it around that. Like
Mm-hmm.
some of the stories that you talk about, like sometimes bugs add to some really great conversations. What I
Especially
will
in
say though, what has been buggy for me, and it's got nothing to do with this, and I haven't mentioned it, I just thought about it just now, is if you are going to pick up Diablo 4, just wait, the new DLC, just wait a little bit. There's a couple of bugs where I've had to relaunch like turn off the game, relaunch it again, and then have
we
to
don't like those bugs.
redo a boss fight because it's the quest marker has triggered to go through this door, but the door isn't lit up to go through. So it's kind of like there's a couple of bugs there. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
I need to
we
share
don't like
this. It's
those bugs.
really important that I share this.
Absolutely, go ahead. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Thank you, fuck you. Chefs. We appreciate you. This is courtesy of Fuck.
Yes, I love it. I'm making it
That
I'm
needs
about
to
to
be
make it.
that needs to be his profile picture now.
Facts. Oh my god.
So good. I fucking love it. Oh my god.
Did he tweet it out? Or he just sent it to you?
He just sent it to me.
No,
Gee,
you tweet that one out.
I
Go
need
ahead,
to copy the image and I need to send it in our chat.
yeah.
So you're
At
gonna.
Nero when you do it too.
Yes, at Nero. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. All right. He'll see it. He'll love it. There we go. It's in our chat. Oh, my Mr. Whiskey wants to come
yeah,
inside.
definitely.
Nice, right? I agree.
say that.
After us having a bit of a joke about. Oh, we're diabolical. I love it. Unhinged. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough.
That's so funny. Oh man.
So good.
He's happy in there at least. Y'all see that. He's happy.
Yes, he is happy. Give me 1 second. I have to let my cat in. Give me 1 second, everybody. But yeah, 1 moment.
So it's just me now. This is where y'all didn't want to be. Y'all didn't want to be in the world, in the space where it's just me. Because then I get to say unhinged things. Chat. Anyway, rate that Pokemon pick of Nero 1 through 10. That's a big 10 for me. It's a big 10 for me. Put in the chat what we rating it.
Well, fuck, you said I'm making one more improvement. I'll send it over in a second. How many bodies have you caught lately, Lyriic?
I've been good, yo. I've been good lately, man. I've been trying to ignore them, but you know me. When people say stupid stuff, I'm like the stupid magnet every time I post something, because all the stupid people show up. He said done.
Yeah, he said done. All right. Why you got this motherfucker in a Pokeball? You missed the chat. We were joking about how he'd misbehaved and I'd put him in a Pokeball to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, that's why he's not here now. We had to catch him right quick.
Yeah, he got real sassy at me on the end of the last episode. So, like, after the show ended, so I had to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
Neromon.
Neromon. Hashtag Neromon.
Look at the new image. This is the new image that he did.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Oh, copy this image and put it in our chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is fucking funny. This is great. Thank you for the laughs as per usual. Fuck you. I can't tell if you're joking or not. I'm 100% joking. 100% joking. That's a t-shirt ready to be made. Yes.
Hey, chat. Let us know. Do we need to make Neromon merch?
Yeah, Neromon merch. Oh.
We can get some cards with his abilities on it.
Oh, I wonder what the shiny version of him is. Fuck you. See if you can do a shiny version of him.
Yeah, make us a card and give him a couple abilities.
Oh, love you, Nero. Sorry you're not here to see it. I know. Hi, Becca. Yeah, we're trolling. That's all we do.
Just having a little fun while he's not here.
Sorry, my Mr. Whiskey.
It shows how much we miss him. That's all.
Yeah, it does. We do miss him. Oh my god, fucking funny. What were our topics again?
So, no rest for the wicked.
All right, I will bring that up.
Has sold 1.7 million copies in early access.
All right, I'm going to have to go to the other share screen.
No problem. They're still working on 1.0 on the console. No rest for the wicked.
All right. I miss you, Becca, too. Yes, we'll catch up at some point. No rest for the wicked has sold 1.7. Damn, I can't even read. Wait, is that on Steam only?
I think so, because I don't think they have a console release yet. But I definitely have my eyes on this game, man.
Wasn't the developer rumored to say, like, we need people buying this game because we're not going to be here in 3 months' time? And I was like, what?
Let's see. Now you're making me not interested.
Hey.
Put them in a Pokeball.
Yes. Every time this developer or like studio head or like anything of a company say something stupid, we should just, you're in a timeout. Think about what you
Go back in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's dope at the end of the day.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. You can never go wrong with selling copies. It just shows a desire for the game, so hopefully they can get that console release coming.
You made the update? Let's have a look. What have we got? Sorry, fuck, you just said Panda made the update.
Oh man. Oh man.
Not Panda being unhinged and totally bullying her co-hosts. With the help of
Well,
Lyric.
while we're looking
I've
for
made
that,
him
I'll just
complicit.
while we're coming up with the update, I'll just go ahead and hit the next little
Topic?
yeah, since we're on like minor topics anyway. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 announced coming 2027 for all the platform. Well, PS5, Xbox Series, and Steam. We don't know about Nintendo yet. I would hope so, because it wouldn't make no sense not to.
Ooh, is this the design for a t-shirt? Is this what this design is? We can print it off and make it a t-shirt? Ooh. Oh, like a card
don't,
for... Ooh,
don't say that, because I definitely have a person I can go to get some shirts made.
100%. I now need to just quickly...
Thumbs up in the chat, man, y'all. If we need to start making some merch out of that,
Just some
give away some shirts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so he's done it in design of like a card thing. I'll show it shortly. It's pretty good.
Okay.
All right. I know that there are some people who are super excited about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 being announced. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fantastic news coming everywhere next year. I mean, everything's got to come out next year. I feel like there's no more room to put games in this year. You know, there's like no room for games at all.
I'm not like I'm not really big on the Dragon Ball games like that. Not against them. So this
Or
is
to
dope
Pokemon, you
that
prefer
they come with a third one. Oh, I used no Barbie play in Dragon Ball, so
Yeah, that's true. Or My Little Ponies. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, fair.
I think
Oh, hey, claws, put the claws away. Sorry, whiskey is clawing me.
trying to get your attention.
Yeah. Well, he wanted my attention, and now I'm holding him, and he's like, "It's not enough attention."
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Never enough attention.
Cat.
Never. But anybody looking for new Dragon Ball, you're getting it next year.
Yeah.
Xenoverse.
All right. Okay. Oh, what is happening with my life? One thing's gonna load. All right, we're just pausing. No, go back.
But we just went. We got more Dragon Ball news. Huh?
I think so. Yeah. What do we got? Bandai Namco announced that Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero Super Limited Breaking NEO DLC release Summit 2026. Who comes up with that name?
That's a tongue twister.
Sparkling Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo
Yeah.
DLC. CCC.
All around the world edition. Ultimate. Version 3. Of the next level.
No.
Now.
Oh my god, that is a name and a half.
I swear. They made a whole nother game out the name itself.
Do you know why it's DLC? Because you have to download the additional name title.
Half of the space is the name.
Oh my god, this episode is
Like, why
so
is this
unhinged.
39 gigs is the title?
Oh my god, I'm
Gotta deal
crying.
with it.
This
But it's supposed
episode's
to be adding
unhinged.
30 plus new playable characters, 4 new stages, 20 plus new costumes, super attack customizations, new game mode, and a new battle system that's a part of a free update. So that's a lot of content, at least, for a lot of name, a lot of content.
Oh my god, that was fucking funny. The Dead Rising game, one of them had a crazy ass special edition name. That's probably 100% true. Oh, Lyric, I'm going to ask you, what was the Dead Rising game? Since you're AI Lyric and 1001,002% accurate, watch him ask Grok. No, I'm kidding.
Why you ask Grok? Now, me and Grok beefing.
Oh,
Rock
wait,
lets
he
you know
popped it in.
everything.
Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX plus something. Oh, we're having an unhinged day, everybody. This is what happens when Nero's not around, keeping us
Yeah.
in check. Oh, well, okay. All right.
Oh
So these
man,
are just
do you
quick
know what it
topics.
was, yo? Oh, it's called Super Ultra Dead Rising Arcade Remix Hyper Edition. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that name is outrageous. Yes, it is
Insane.
correct. That is an outrageous name.
Imagine going
100%
to like that mom and pop store and looking for that version of the game.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, what you looking for? I'm looking for Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus. They could be like, all right.
Thank you for going and finding that, Yobi. Appreciate it. Appreciate you there. All right. Okay. Oh, I needed to show the other image, but I'll do that shortly. All right. So, Microsoft is hiring for a senior manager department titled Xbox Brand and Reputation, reporting to the Xbox head of brand and platform communications, partner closely with the Xbox comms and marketing teams, as well as Xbox leadership, social media, and public affairs, etc. Why do you think this is a big deal or an important deal around this bit of news being announced that they're adding more people?
I think it's very important specifically because of what they're hiring for. It says brand and reputation. It's definitely speaking to the fact that they're very heavily invested in trying to turn the perception of Xbox around. And I'm all for that. Us that play on Xbox know what it has to offer, but there's a lot of people out there don't
Yeah.
because media is going to have things a certain kind of way. And let's be completely honest, like Xbox has shit the bed a couple times, so like it's not like they haven't put themselves in a couple of holes, and then it doesn't help that the media helps with the holes, and it's a lot of bias going on. But them hiring for this, I guess, this kind of division or whatnot shows that they're really dedicated to that, which I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I would love to see excuse me, Xbox get this turned around and kind of see like a real, like healthy competition when it comes to not just what they do content wise, but like the perceptions,
Yeah.
like the equal playing field when it comes to that, and see how that works out. So this is awesome. This is
Yeah.
awesome, man.
I agree. I think it's them
And
walking.
hiring is always good anyway.
Yeah, 100%. I think this is them walking the walk, though. Like, Usher has made it
Absolutely.
clear around that. We had, off the back of this week, we had that memo that was sent out to all of Xbox. We know that they've changed the name from Microsoft Gaming to Xbox Gaming
Back up, yeah.
back to that. And so there's a lot of
New logo and
rebuilding
everything.
the brand that needs to be done. And so this is all part of that. And so it's not surprising that we're seeing these roles come out. It's like, well, where were these roles before, and why weren't these roles important? Like they have been.
I
And
think
so
that's one of the most important things right there. What you said. Why
definitely seeing
wasn't it there?
a massive gap, and they're trying to fill that gap and rebuild the brand, rebuild the faith in the brand as well, and bring people back. And the only way they're going to do it is showing you that they're doing it. And so Asher being very communicative with the with the community itself, engaging with us there and just going, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, is really important. The transparency piece is really important for a lot of the people who don't have a lot of trust or faith. I know that we should always be going and looking at this with the mindset of who knows what it's going to look like in 2 years' time or anything like that. But at the moment, everything that's happening does sound good and sounds like what we've been wanting it to do. Because, and I think that part of that brand stuff and reputation and all of that jazz is also them re-looking at exclusives. Now, I'm of the mind that I don't really care about exclusive anymore, but I know that that's had a massive impact on the brand as a whole. Yeah, mainly because it's like, if games are already on PC, they're on Xbox. They don't necessarily have to go to PlayStation. I'm always going to be anti games going to PlayStation because those guys have been real harsh. I can fix that for you as well because I don't think I've put your avatar up. La 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 la. Oh, I should put the avatar being the new avatar. No, I'm kidding. The one we created for Nero. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I need to pop that up in a second. But I think this is very indicative of them walking the walk and doing what they said they were going to do. Did that save? Yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay.
Absolutely.
And I think it's really important that we have that. So someone who's going to be really looking after and keeping the ear to the ground of what's checking on the pulse of the community, making sure that they engage with all the different people to make sure that they are looking after the brand the way they should. Because the brand itself has atrophied over the last 5-7 years. They've been doing work to improve it, but it hasn't moved the needle enough to be indicative of what you would consider success. Marketing's been really shit, and we're seeing that change. Just their general communication with what they were planning on doing, it just didn't. It felt like they, when you like throwing something at the wall and hoping it sticks, it felt like they were doing a lot of that, and hoping that it stuck, but it didn't. Things kept falling off all the time, and so they've had a look at the whole thing holistically and gone, these are our pain points, let's make some improvements here. And my biggest thing is looking after the core base, and that's where that brand and platform communication is really important. They made them look like a lot of liars a lot of the time. Yes, they did, 100%. They'd say one thing, then another thing would happen, and that's where you lose the trust and the faith. Because Satya and his co-workers sabotaged Xbox, don't get me wrong, Phil and Sarah stepped on brakes, 100% agree with that, but every time something positive came out from the Xbox camp, the higher-ups from Microsoft always shitted on them, which I agree. 100% agree with that point, the EOB. 100% agree with that. Satya's had a little change of his conversation, was it this week or something, where he's talking about how we're going to focus on Xbox and talk about that. And so he's had a bit of change for I think you really need to. And like, I remember him saying, if you want us to compete, let's compete. Well, Satya, part of competing is like building your brand and not watering it down. And what's been happening is it's been watered down. I love the new live backgrounds that we've got. Said some positive things about Xbox in the past, but his actions did something totally different. Yeah, did one thing, said one thing, did another. 100%. And I think Usher coming in and going, well, you want this fixed and you want this, you're going to have to let us do it this way. Yeah, I'm really positive about this news in that respect. I'm just going to quickly share the other image and move us over very quickly so you can see the whole image. So we can put this on t-shirts, we can make this a coaster, we can turn it into a card, we can do all sorts in this space. It's fantastic. Oh my god,
Sorry, I had a little tech difficulty.
That's okay. There's no choice now. His whole OpenAI was investment, didn't work out all that well. Shocked he ain't getting his walking papers. True. 1 second, hope he did not hear that. I've got to go let my cat upstairs now.
We definitely heard that.
And now he wants to go upstairs.
We definitely heard that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fire. I might have to get that in the shirt myself. Before I got kicked out of here so egregiously by the tech gods, I wanted to say that I think the dopest thing about the whole movement that Xbox has been doing now under the new CEO is that you can tell they're working to gain the trust of people that left and or might have migrated in some kind of sort, but they also are putting their core fans first, it seems like, which is pretty dope. Like they're actually like focusing on that, because I think a lot of companies in general get so hung up on trying to get new people or quote unquote returning people, and that they completely shit on the people that's still there and always been there. And I think that's one of the things that I'm applauding Xbox with right now, because it seems like they're not forgetting or forsaking the people that stood with them, and they're trying to not only do things that would be enticing for people to come over or people to come back to, but also that would solidify and anchor the ones that's already here. So that's pretty dope. I wanted to say that before I got kicked by the tech gods.
Oh yeah, you're having technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Am I back? Am I fully back? I am. Okay.
But I think I'm better now. I think I'm back.
All right, you are back. You are 100% back, and welcome back. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to put that up. See, he's done it so we can remove the background and everything. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, fuck you. Appreciate you so much. Okay. I'm going to share this tab instead. Okay.
That's all you, Panda.
Yeah, 100%. So Splatoon, if you are familiar as a Nintendo gamer, it's a really fun game, Splatoon 2 as well. But splat scores of enemies with coloured ink and seek treasures in #Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused action shooter game launching 23rd of July, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2. So it's just kind of like Splatoon, but single-player and story-driven in a way. That's all it really is. So if you really enjoy the gameplay loop of Splatoon in a way, of what you have to do in that space, then go for it. Enjoy. If you're not into multiplayer games like that, competitive site, then this is probably the game for you. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2. If you do not, then you do not need to worry about it. But for those who do have a Nintendo Switch 2, I'm going to say, at least look at the trailer, at least have a look at what's going on there, and then decide for yourself. But I think it's really, Nintendo doesn't miss a lot. And so they're really good at
their fans, and they cater to that.
And they're really good at creating like a fun gameplay loop that you enjoy again and again and again. And so
from beginning to end, yeah.
Yeah, which is not indicative of what is happening with what we've heard about Fair Games. Did you hear about Fair Games this week? So it's apparently like the people who've been testing it, alpha builds, are saying it's not fun enough. Like
that's the worst thing you can hear about a game.
Like it doesn't feel like I was like, I'm surprised it hasn't been cancelled yet. Which is sad.
Saying a game is not fun is crazy.
Yeah. Well, the whole point is the game needs to be fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
or else
core
you
number
never
one.
bring them back. Not at all. Around that. Okay. Was that all? This was the coolest thing actually this week, I think. Other than hearing about Game Pass going down, but that was last week, I feel, the price for Game Pass. But this was fantastic news.
Boom.
All right, I'm going to share this. I'm going to close that. Okay, 1 second. All right, so Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced was officially announced, and I loved how Ubisoft was like, this is the worst kept secret in the gaming industry because everyone's known about it, and even Ubisoft was calling it out that everyone knew that this game was going to be announced soon. And so they did their showcase, and it was really, really good to see the guy who played Conway back and talking about it. Did you watch the showcase, the 20-minute?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to read out what's on our list of things that have confirmed. So it's launching on July 9th this year. Full remake and overhaul of visuals and gameplay, rebuilt on the latest Anvil engine. It's not an RPG. This remains a solo adventure and a character-driven experience. So they haven't created, I guess,
they didn't turn it into like a
Origins or Odyssey or anything like that. It's still inherently the exact same Assassin's Creed experience that you would expect. They've got tailing missions reworked and no longer an instant death.
Lord have mercy.
Sailing missions? Is it meant to be tailing? I don't know. I didn't write it. Dynamic weather confirmed. Naval combat features new alternative fire modes for all weapons. Combat reworked into faster action-orientated experience. So you now got double assassinations are back. Chain up to 4 takedowns. All the stuff that I loved around the old games. Dual swords, pistols, hidden blades, and more. New modern-day cinematics focusing on Edward's internal struggles. That will probably help with the story, actually. A little bit of extra story in there. Woodkid, I'm so happy Woodkid's attached to this. So Woodkid is making new songs for the game. So you may remember Woodkid from the original announcement trailer for Assassin's Creed Revelations. also was involved with Death Stranding. I listened to their music, and so once I heard Woodkid was back for this, I was like, yes, fucking love them. Movement is faster with new parkour moves, obviously because of the new engine that they've put this on. They can add a little bit more in there of the modern day stuff, techniques, etc., etc. 3 new officers with new quests and gameplay abilities to unlock. New storylines for existing characters. New legendary treasure. Have a pet cat or monkey on your ship. Seamless access to cities and locations. New parkour moves. I need to learn to read, apparently. New parkour moves like free jumps, back and side ejects, improved stealth system, and much more. So some of the stuff was like, there'll be new shanties. And if you love the shanties in the game, there are additional ones that have been added in for this. Now, I guess the only thing that I wasn't sure about, which was rumoured, was that apparently they were going to be removing the animus sections of the game. And so that hasn't been confirmed. And if it has, I've missed it as to whether or not those are being removed or they are still there. The other thing is the DLC is not in this. It is just the core game with everything in it as a whole, and then that's what they've done as the experience. So the DLC is not included with this. Really important that this will be a separate Assassin's Creed game. They are not delisting the original Black Flag, so that'll be available to you as well if you haven't played that, which means you'll get access to the DLC. This will be its own separate game, and they've made that clear, and I think that's really, really important in the space. If you are an Assassin's Creed fan and you want to play the original Black Flag experience, you can. And you can play the resynced experience. Lyric, what was your thoughts on this announcement? I've talked a lot, said so much. Jump in.
So I'm going to make mine short. Thank you. That's it. That's all I have for that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have for you beautiful people at Ubisoft. Thank you.
I agree.
Everything I read sounds amazing. I'm slightly upset that you didn't add a DLC.
Yes.
I want to see my brother in there, but it's cool. It's cool. You did, from everything I've seen, you did well. Now we just need the execution. It comes out July 9th, I believe. So
I'm going to remove us back to this. Sorry, I didn't realize we were on that. Let's make that easier. And then.
But thank you. That's my take on that. We've been wanting a remaster or remake for Black Flag for this long, and we finally getting it. And it seems like they actually took their time to give us enough content for it to feel like the same game, but be polished like a new one. So, so that's all we asked for instead of just telling me 4K resolution at 60.
I don't think the game was... it's not a game that I don't think hasn't aged well. I think it's aged quite well. Yeah, I just think it was already behind the times when it did release, unless you were playing it on PC. So, what the console versions, because this came out right at the beginning of the Xbox One and the PS4 generation. So it was right between the transition from 360 and PS3 over to Xbox One and PS4. And so I felt like if this had launched a little bit later into the generation, you would have got a better experience. I mean, the later patches really improved the performance and the visuals of how it showed up, but I still think it was a product of its time. And so it's really nice to see that it's getting this love. I think it's really important, though, for those who never went back and played it, that they get to experience this again and really understand how much the combat evolved for the naval aspect from Assassin's Creed 3 to why people potentially, and this is their thing, this is what led to Skull and Bones. Yes, Skull and Bones was not a success.
Led to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it led to so much things. But all the naval combat and all the other Assassin's Creed games is based off the naval combat here. Assassin's Creed 3, yes, it had naval combat, but that was a very small bit. This really took it to a whole new level, and the improvements in that space, and really, the map in this game, it's massive. And you're going to spend a lot of time in this game.
Absolutely. I would argue that Black Flag
probably the
kind of spawned the whole pirate game like wave, because like we wasn't getting a lot of them at the time, but when Black Flag did it this way, and the naval combat was so good,
Why?
so
Well,
many games tried to recreate that from that point on.
I wonder how big an influence this game had on what we got with Sea of Thieves.
See, I was just about to say that. I wonder. I wonder because it definitely, yeah, definitely,
Yes,
yeah.
that has happened, Yobi. Didn't Sony re-release one of their old titles in the past? Yes, and then they removed the original version. Yes, they delisted the original version and
That
re-released
happens a
that one.
lot,
That
though.
does happen a lot. What's up, Grizz? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. It's just nice that they've actually confirmed this and said that they're not going to do that. So this is a game that I think I will definitely be picking up, and
Yeah,
I'm really excited to play it.
just
And
stick it,
just
Ubisoft. We need you to stick it.
yes,
Optimization. You need to stick it.
yes, 60 FPS, beautiful, everything else.
Just stick the landing. We already in the sky. We just need to stick the landing at this point.
Oh, Spartan said, I got the Xbox One that came with Assassin's Creed Black Flag when it released.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah, you was in
you were
heaven then.
smart. So I had the day one Xbox One edition version, so it had some like extra silver accents and other stuff in it. But yeah, I really loved Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I never finished it, to be honest. I got sidetracked. It's one of those games that
I did, but it's so long ago.
it's
It's like I'm gonna be playing it for the first time
first
again.
time, yeah. You'll remember stuff and you'll be like, oh, I remember this and that, which will make it faster to do certain things. But it is indicative, like, it's been such a long time, it's like doing another playthrough. And I think for those people who are like, who buys a console to play old games? I'm never going to forget that quote.
Everyone,
Everyone buys a console to play
because
old games.
everyone says it'd be nice if they bring this game back. It'd be nice if they redid this game. Everyone says that. So stop
Yeah.
acting like
Well,
these older games don't hold up.
this gives me so much hope for The Witcher 1 remake, because it was held on the PC. There's no version on console, and it has not aged well. It is one of those games where like The Witcher 2 was such an improvement, and it came to console, and so it was rejigged to deliver a PC version and a console version, and it was such an improvement. So I really am looking forward to The Witcher 1 remake. And it's these sort of things that make me excited about it. And I know people are like, you bitch and moan about PlayStation and how they do remaster after remaster after remaster. Um, yeah, but they do it for things that don't need a remaster.
And they also are really egregious at like making remasters that barely have anything different than the game that, I mean, the one before it.
Until Dawn did not need a remaster.
Like,
Sold like ass.
you just read off so many things that have been added to the game, have been reworked in the game for this. Like, we don't get that with a lot of remasters. Most time we get, oh, look, shiny 4K 60, and you can put it in 120 mode, even though there's no reason for it to be there. And
It's just
we
HD
added
textures now.
HD textures and a couple more pieces, blades of grass, and look, you can play this one scene that you didn't care about playing anyway. Now you can drive the
We added
car
the option
from
for
one
you to
place to
skip cutscenes because we forced it on you the last time. We added
exactly.
that. That's all we've
And
done.
sweat
Yeah.
and sweat. We have sweat now. Like and that it's not just Sony, but
It's
it
not just
happens a lot.
Sony, it's other companies doing an egregious job of it as well. I agree. Okay.
I'm definitely
so
letting you have
excited.
this one too.
For some of there's games that hadn't hit 10 years yet, that's diabolical. Like, nah. Yeah, I agree, Yobi. Like, I feel like, what was it? There was a definitive edition of The Last of Us, and then there was
I
like
still done went like 3-4 times.
that one's been done like three times at least, and I'm like, Horizon Zero Dawn didn't need it. I understand the version for the PC, but it really didn't need one for the rest of everybody else. Yeah. I know. I think back to the Xbox One generation, though, and the PS4 generation, where you had the 360 version of the game, and there wasn't really backwards compatibility so much because Xbox didn't have backwards compatibility right at the beginning of the launch of the generation. And so you had, if you wanted to play one of those games, the only way to give you another version to play on your newer console was they had to sell you another version. I'm thinking of like Tomb Raider, the definitive edition was because it was originally on the 360 and the PS3. The definitive version was for the Xbox One and the PS4. And so you got a version that was better because it took advantage of the hardware. So they did some work to make a better version for it. But there were plenty of games at the beginning of that generation that had a definitive version because it was the only way to play it, coming from the PS3 and the Xbox 360 generation. And then eventually Microsoft feels like 2015 was when they announced the backwards compatibility. It's giving me cash grab vibes. I mean, fair it is. They need some easy wins. Ubisoft needs some easy wins.
They do.
My little brother was about to buy one of The Last of Us. He had two versions side by side, and he asked me what's the difference. I told him one's the version. I told him one is the version and the other is prettier. Oh, okay. There's only like the difference between them. No, he literally saw side by side difference and said no thanks and kept the OG. Yes, I agree. All of that's giving cash grab vibes, 100%. But this was my highlight of the week. I think was the announcement of this.
So Yoshi and the Mysterious Books. Tell us about it.
I just think Assassin's Creed just has a like warm place in my heart from playing the first game through to the others. Like Assassin's Creed 2 is my favorite Assassin's Creed. But
I think all the Assassin's Creeds.
They have something in them, mate.
I think Assassin's Creed like ages well. Past the first one. Now the first one doesn't age well.
The first one got a remaster though.
But if you was to just play the OG versions,
yes,
I think when you get to about 3 and past, I think they age pretty well from that point on.
Yes.
2 is still my favorite because Ezio all day, but
Ezio all day, yes.
Yeah.
Well, because it was like Brotherhood was like 2.5, and then 2.75 was Revelations to kind of like close out most of Ezio's story.
They kept playing with my heartstrings with Ezio.
Yes.
They just kept stringing me along.
You just saw Ezio getting older and older, and then Assassin's Creed 3 they introduced Connor, so you no longer had Ezio and you still had Desmond, because it was still completing Desmond's story arc. And then you got Black Flag, and then but there were the other ones that didn't come. So Rogue was stuck on the PS3 and 360, I think, and so that came out, and we got Black Flag from memory, and then
Syndicates and the Unity,
Syndicate
and
in the UK with the brother sister duo.
Those are my favorites Assassin's Creed, the ones in that time period. When we got to about Odyssey, it started getting a little shaky for me.
So I really enjoyed Origins because I love Egypt, and so I really love that. Odyssey, I agree. Odyssey, I mean, it's a good game.
Yeah,
it just didn't feel assassin-y enough for me.
Yep. There you go.
And then Valhalla was WTF.
A whole different game. Like there's no reason for it to say Assassin's Creed on that game.
They could have just called it Blades and Bloat.
Blades and Glory Valhalla.
Well, you'll spend at least 20 hours just trying to complete the last story mission.
You want things to do? We got plenty of things to do. Do you want things to do that matter?
Nah,
we're not in the business.
This isn't the game for you.
This ain't the game for you. But we got plenty of things to do, though.
Rogue was remastered for 1 and PS4. Yes, you are correct. It did get a remaster so that we could play it. I have never played Rogue, though. I should.
So I know this news is for you right here, Pam.
What is this next one? The Yoshi news?
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
Why is it not letting me load it? 1 second. I'm going to load this up. One moment, everybody.
Because we all know you're a Yoshi fan.
Yeah. I can't say the reason why out loud. No, I'm kidding.
That tongue.
I feel real targeted right now, Lyric. Okay, new Yoshi in the Mysterious Book. Overview
Yoshi has
trailer.
a specific set of skills.
He does. Okay, super exploration based. Yoshi can't take damage or die, but somehow it works. So really easy game, I guess. Switch Up describes it as Mario 64 in 2D. Ooh. If you're a Mario 64 fan, then you're in for a treat. Objective-based, interesting puzzles, charming music, and art style. I love a Yoshi game. Yoshi's Woolly World. Yeah. All the Yoshis. He's just a cute character.
Yeah. Can't argue with a game about swallowing.
It's because he's trying to execute.
I'm sorry.
We're getting cancelled.
Yeah, we definitely getting canceled. Nero won't be back because none of us will be back.
Yeah.
We're all going in the Pokeball after this episode.
100%. Until we get some media training.
Oh man, nah. Yeah, oh my god.
I'm happy. I think, like I said, I think they seem to know how to make their games fun. And so regardless of what's happening, it's a Yoshi game. It's going to be fun. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be whimsical.
They're going to find ways to make somehow. One thing Nintendo does, they find a way to make characters that you know and have known forever somehow be reintroduced to you. So they're going to give him some kind of abilities or move that makes it feel like, okay, I've known Yoshi for this long, but this is different. You know what I'm saying, in a sense. So I'm down for it. 100%. 1001% to be exact.
Really doesn't want to play anything in my background. It's because I'm doing too much stuff on my computer.
It's okay. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Yeah, true. Well, I've closed it.
And if y'all want to look at the we don't want a panda's computer to explode trying to
bang
do a million things.
It's just getting old. Not really. Pac-Man series had them eating balls all day. It's diabolical when Pac-Man Jr., a kid, eating balls. Take him all to jail.
Balls, tongues, and swallows.
I'm cancelled just for repeating that comment out loud. Yobi, thank you.
All about.
I'm cancelled just for reading that comment out loud.
Say it again?
No.
I missed it. What was that?
All right. Yeah. I mean, we've got some good news here, and then we're going to head over to some bad news in a moment, which is news that is just, it's sad news.
Yeah, absolutely.
What the fuck, Halo Studios? What the fuck? Halo Studios is reportedly ditching Battle Royale for an extraction shooter, tighter matches, bigger stakes, and more teamwork. I'll be open to that if it leans into social play like Ark Raiders. Well, that's what Windows Central has said, that they'll be open to if it led into that. What are your thoughts on this, Lyric? Why are you disappointed?
I'm going to be honest. Because the hopping on the extraction shooter wave is going to, I don't know. I'm gonna reserve judgment till we get some more news, till we see some things in action. They could pull it off amazingly. Like I'm one of the people that believes that the Halo universe can probably adapt anything. Like I don't think there's a genre in gaming that the Halo universe cannot adapt. It's kind of like Mario at this point. But it's a matter of whether it can be.
You gotta get it to adapt Mario next?
Like Mario can be anything. Like any genre of game, Mario can be it.
That's true.
If Mario want to be in the shooter, he can be in the shooter.
Yeah. He's in a fighter. Beat him up with
fighter. He's in a kart racer. He's in sports. He's in action adventure RPG. He has a strategy RPG. He has
He's very versatile.
yeah, it does everything. And I
Watch
think Halo
Mario
has the
do
same.
extraction shooters next.
Mario's really he's the original Giga Chad.
I'm kind of disappointed because it's like feels like they're chasing trends.
Yeah.
I'm around that.
Yeah.
Like I agree with you. Like there's a big proponent of them being able to do that. As long as they give me the standard multiplayer, I don't care.
Yeah.
Around
option.
that.
Give me the
I
option.
I do care, but I'm like, as long as they give me some, like, I don't miss out on what I specifically want and engage with on Halo, then I'm okay. And I think you're right. We'll wait and see because they haven't announced anything yet. But I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire around that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It sounds about right. I don't put it past it, but we'll see. We'll see.
But I'm
like,
wondering, like, what are you gonna? This is, I guess, my question is like, what is it gonna look like for an extraction shooter? Like delivering an extraction shooter, going out
and
and
will you be too late?
getting new helmets, getting new gear. Like, what are we? Is it just gonna be for customizing? What is the goal there? So that's my thing.
Are
is
you
like,
piecing together your armor? That might be kind of cool.
do you know what? Halo should be doing a State of Decay. A survival game. Actually, not wrong. I would probably love being out there in a survival situation as a Spartan. It'd be quite
Marine?
fun.
Are you want to be a
Yes.
Spartan?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they kind of do that in the. I mean, I could be a Marine, but it would be quite interesting around that, doing that.
That's why I say Halo can almost adapt any genre. It's like because of just the world and the lore itself. But I just don't, like you said, chasing a wave that might not even be
Well, it's just
a big thing by the time they want to drop it. Like,
they need to come up with their own thing.
yeah, because I
Be
mean, Arc
the-
Raiders
be
has
the
its
trend.
lane, and you have Marathon that has its lane, and it's like all these, and then you still have like the Division that has to come out with another one, and they're gonna have their lane. It's like
Because
think
the
that's
Dark
one of
Zone
the-
itself is an extraction shooter anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Which I only enjoyed occasionally because you could just go in and out of the Dark Zone as you please. The game was not solely an extraction shooter. And I think
Well,
that,
it's even better now because majority of the people playing Division 2 that go in a Dark Zone, they're not even fighting each other no more. Everyone's kind of like
let
trying
me
to
be.
survive the Dark Zone.
I mean,
So it's like,
what I really like about the Dark Zone is in the Division is the like difficulty of the NPCs and that in there. They really, yes, they can be bullet spongy, but they hit hard. So you're
Yeah.
going in there trying to avoid them until you've got good gear, and so
yeah,
sometimes,
absolutely.
yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But yeah,
I've
it's
ran
a
in
lot.
there a couple times and got dropped, and random people that have nothing to do with me come.
Come and heal you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to. Division 3. I want a hybrid of what I loved about 1 with the story, and the tighter gameplay. I feel like, and number 2, which was just improved on a whole heap of different quality of life and everything like that.
you know what? That is crazy. Well, it's not crazy you say that, but Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft's problem to me, right? The
Yeah.
same thing with Division happened with Ghost
Watch
Recon, Watch Dogs. Is that what they do? Is the first game is story and atmosphere heavy.
Yep.
The second one ditches that and becomes mechanically
Superior.
superior. And then you're looking like, can you please just put the two together so we can have the perfect game? Can you
Yeah,
can you
just
figure this out?
can you just give this game a little bit of soul?
Yes, you give me the second one, it's like, oh my god, it plays so well, but I don't know why I'm playing it.
100%. I was like, what's the point of this story? Like, so I'm hoping 3 is going to be fantastic. Because if you follow what they've done in the story arc around how you see it spreads throughout the United States, and I'm assuming the world from memory, it'd be
And then you
really
go to a desert or
interesting
something.
to kind of see the next location that you go to.
Go out west.
New York was cool because it was tighter because you were stuck in all the streets and you had everything like that. Whereas Washington DC was a lot more open, and it just needed that story to push it forward. Like, everything else about the game was really, really good. It just needed the story to match how good the game was.
Yeah. The gameplay was amazing, but it's just you have to lock in the rest of it.
100%. 100%. All right. So disappointed in New Halo Studios right now. But we'll wait and see. I'm going to reserve a little bit of judgment for later and see what actually happens. But we're going before we do jump into the main topics. I have no idea anymore.
One of your favorite games review.
Diablo 4.
Diablo 4.
Hatred has been doing really, really well. So it's got an 82 on Metacritic, an 83 on OpenCritic. It's just across the board been getting 9s and 8s, which is really, really, really good.
Especially when you're talking about expansion. I mean, you want to lean towards that 80, 85 range for an expansion.
Well, I've got friends who have said that the story in the new DLC is better than the main story in the first part, like the first section of the game. The story in that was really, really good. The story in Vessel of Hatred? What was the one before this one? We've got Lord of Hatred. Was it Vessel of Hatred?
It might have been.
Vessel of Hatred with the Spiritborn. I feel like maybe I'm going crazy.
Yeah, with the Spiritborn.
They had a good story around it. It was the class. The class was like, I like the fact that this DLC you've got 2 classes to go off rather than just one class. Because I was like, I played the Spiritborn class and then went straight back to another class because I was like, I just don't feel connected with the Spiritborn class. Some people loved it, wasn't for me. But yeah, that game it's doing
awesome.
well. Around that, I haven't played any of the in-game stuff, but they've done a whole complete rework of the in-game, and apparently there is no cow level, if you know what that means. In Diablo 2? Diablo 2? Diablo 1? Which one?
2,
one of them. 2 had a cow level. Like, you just go in there and there's cows walking. I say walking on their hind legs only, like people. And so in Diablo 3 initially it didn't have that, and they were like, there is no cow level on loading screens and stuff. And then they added it in. You got this bovine staff and you took it to Kanai's cube, and like it basically used that staff and then created a portal into a cow level, which you got to go around and kill cows. And so that has just shown up on one of the like things going, there is no cow level. And I'm like, so that means they're either adding one in later or there is a cow level and we have to figure out how to find it. I also want them to bring back Whimsydale. I really want them to bring back Whimsydale. I loved Whimsydale. It was so stupid. But I don't think they will.
Probably not.
All right. Okay.
Big old main topic. One of them. Let's get some good news before we have to break some bad ones.
Alright, let's read it. This has been talked to ad nauseum, I think. But, drum roll please, celebrations in hand. Game Pass Ultimate has become too expensive.
Pop them bottles, y'all.
For too many players. 100% agree with that. Starting today, we're dropping the price from $29.99 to $22.99 per month. Future Call of Duty titles will no longer join Game Pass Ultimate on day 1. They will join this tier the following holiday after launch, about a year later. Current Call of Duty titles will remain available to Ultimate subscribers. We'll keep learning and evolving Game Pass to be better match what matters to players. Now, I think... Thank you. And I know we shouldn't be applauding a stupid mistake around like them doing this and then reverting that change, but the fact that they've gone back and reverted is a really important and indicative thing. And I'm just going to add this before I ask for your take on this, Lyric, is if you look at subscription services, they are like the first company to lower their subscription service.
Yep.
No other company is lowering their subscription service. They're all putting it up. And this is across Netflix, Disney Plus, etc., with all the other ones that have these. They're the only company who does it. So I'm going to applaud that. That is what I'm going to applaud, that they are the first company to be doing that, which is fantastic. Now, Lyric, what is your thoughts on this? around that? Because I know we wanted to talk about Nero would be great here for this chat.
We're gonna pop them bottles, chat.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at this.
No.
$7 taken off. We're talking about $84 off the year. There's nothing I can argue with that. Yes, they're taking Call of Duty off. For me personally, haha, gotcha. But Black Ops 7 was one of my favorite ones, and it's still going to be there. So who cares? And plus, if you like Call of Duty, the $84 that you're saving, thank
Pay
you.
for it.
There you go. You pay for it. You can probably get the deluxe edition. You're about $10 off from getting the ultimate zombie edition. So like, I think this is a great thing. I understand. I understand, but I don't understand a lot of people that's like, oh, well, they had to take Call of Duty off to do that. Yeah, I mean, if Netflix took Squid Games off and lowered their price, I'll still be like, yay. You know what I'm saying? Stranger Things would hurt, but I'll still be like, yay. Because it's a lower price at the end of the day, and you still got so much other content on there. And from the looks of things, we're looking at Microsoft having an output, a fairly legendary output this year. So I don't know how you can say the price going down could be a bad thing in any kind of way. And then all those people saying, well, it was originally 19. Everything was originally lower. Like everything has went up. So the fact that they went back down is good enough for me. Yeah, you wouldn't complain if, oh, well, eggs used to be $5 and now they're $8. You know what I'm saying? And then they say, you know what, we're gonna make eggs $6. Well, there was no, we're happy. They're back down to 6. That's good.
You can
So,
buy an
like,
extra game out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, this is awesome. This is awesome news. Hopefully, like they said in there, that they're going to keep looking at things and keep learning and evolving. We spoke about this a couple times in like some private chats behind the scenes, but we would love to see like a build your pass type thing.
Which is
that would
rumored to
allow
be
you-
in the works.
I saw that. There was something along those lines. That would be awesome. I think that would be awesome next to a family pass. I don't think the family pass is going to come because it's going to be. I think it's going to be fairly hard for them to figure out a proper number for that. That would make sense for us and make sense for them. It would be awesome if they can pull it off. But a build your pass type thing would be awesome. I would be able to take out Fortnite, whatever that thing is, crew, and whatever else that is, and just have the essential or whatever I actually want to play.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think it's a.
but this is awesome. This is awesome.
I think it's I agree. It's fantastic news. Spartan, I'm gonna, I think, to what Lyric was calling out and just add to this. You are correct. Like, I don't play COD. I didn't want to pay for it. I don't play Minecraft or Fortnite, and I still don't want to pay for them either. It's a great call out, and that's in line with like what Lyric is saying. Like, if we could have an option to make it customizable and only pay for what we want, then you would have the option to go, I don't do COD, I don't do Minecraft, I don't do Fortnite. So, you know, why am I paying for them? But I think for me, the Minecraft one is the Minecraft Realms cost in there, right? That's included.
I think that's another
Fortnite Crew is
$7.99
included in there. Why are we paying for
and
that?
that's $11.99.
Yeah, and so it's those sort of things like why these are potentially putting my costs up around that. So I mean, if we look at what happened before, the amount of millions of people paying for Game Pass without Call of Duty in there, Call of Duty goes in there, and then the price goes up, and the amount of people paying for Game Pass drops. And so I think it was the smartest decision to go, what is our easiest win to bring price down? Pull COD out of there. And
You're still going to get the sales. It's Call of Duty.
The people who are playing COD only, it's
They're
not
still gonna
smart to subscribe to Game Pass.
No, not at all. It's the same. And then, you know, it's the genius thing about what you said. That's the same thing with like Fortnite Crew.
Yeah.
If you're playing Fortnite regularly, you don't really need Game Pass. So you probably would just pay for Fortnite Crew itself instead of getting Game Pass to have Fortnite Crew. So it doesn't really make sense to force these subscriptions into what the core fans of Game Pass don't care too much about.
The core fans of Game Pass weren't paying for those items in Game Pass. They were paying for the access to all these other games, and that's what people enjoyed about it initially. Now I get it. There's nice that it was in Game Pass and such, and so you didn't have to pick it up. But indicative, if that's the only game you're playing, it's not really worth it cost wise for yourself. You can see Fortnite Crew won't have come out because it sounds like there'll be a contract in place, so they can't remove the Fortnite Crew at this stage
because they already signed.
Yeah, they'll have a deal with Epic, but because they own COD, they can pull that out. They can make those decisions, and the fact that she's been in her role less than 3 months, she's only done 68 days. I feel like 65 days at this point, something like that.
She's been moving and shaking.
She's been making changes. So obviously she said there were going to be a review of everything. So they've been reviewing it. She's been listening to the people who work at Microsoft and Xbox, been listening to the community, been listening to some of the developers and going out and meeting them and talking to them and things like that. So there's been a lot of space around what she has been doing and then making these moves as they go. Like, why haven't we done this? Why, like, it's in the works. Why don't we just do it? Those sort of things. It looks like it's been happening. Like, oh, we know that there's people wanting updates to achievements. Why haven't we done that yet? Cool, let's work on that. And then they pull the trigger and it's released. And so it's seeing a lot of this come out. It's been quite nice. I think that it's been really nice to see the reversal in the price for Game Pass. You saw the immediate backlash from the community when they put the price up for gold. Do you remember that? Yep. And immediately after that, within 24 hours, Phil had freaking reversed it. What was disappointing was the backlash over Game Pass Ultimate price increase, the backlash from the community around it, and agreeing that it was awful, but there was no reversal. And I think that is because of COD, and that is because of Fortnite Crew, and those sort of things. They couldn't reverse it. They needed to offset those costs.
I think they need at least a year to get the analytics behind it. So they couldn't reverse it because they had to see if COD being in Game Pass did anything. And I think that when the numbers came back in these last 2 years, it didn't move as much as they thought it would anyway.
Well, but they lost core subscribers. They probably lost people who've been subscribed for 5 years.
Who never touched COD.
Bye.
You lost people in the attempt to gain COD players. You lost people that never played COD.
But COD
or didn't care to play.
Didn't fully make sense in Game Pass anyway. Just for the like, it's
standalone on its own. You're going to make people that play COD are going to buy COD. It's just so.
Yep. 100%. Faku said, I wish I could have had a customizable subscription. I'll be happy to drop Cloud and Fortnite Crew, but I'm stacked to 2027 or 2028. It's something I don't need to worry about, but options are good. You stacked at the lower price, right, Faku, I assume? I like COD being in Game Pass, but I'd also happily drop that to save money on my subscription. Yeah. I agree.
I'll play it while it's there, but I'm not subscribing for it. That's not what I'm there for.
And I know there are some people going, well, this is going to be the call around whether or not they're going to keep first party titles in Game Pass day one. And I don't think this is that conversation happening. I don't think this is just for game situation or anything like that. I think it is. This is a quick win, an easy win, and then they still get the sales from. She
went in there and she found the one thing that can be removed without no issue.
Yeah. Because who was it? Kotick never wanted it in Game Pass. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm just happy. I'm happy it's there. It's gone. Not like I'm happy it's gone. Like, I know that there's some people who really loved COD being in there, but I'm happy that they were able to look at it and go, what can we pull? What is the smallest piece that's going to create the least amount of dominoes or whatever?
Let's be happy it was COD and not like y'all said, a first party.
They do have a tier without first party day one. They do.
I'm saying, imagine if they said we're going to drop it at $22.99, but Forza's not coming to it.
I would have been so upset if Forza Horizon 6 wasn't in there.
So,
nope. because I
Bye
quite
bye,
often,
Cod.
I've quite often
Bye bye.
pay for the early access, get it like 5 days early, and then it's included in my subscription. So the
Bye
rest of
bye,
it's
Cod.
included. Yeah, yeah. I think it's good. I think it's fantastic news, warranty news, and it's nice to see that the community is celebrating that. It's disappointing to see the people in the community though, and I'm talking about a different part of the community. You know who you are when I'm talking about this. Complaining, and we talked about it. Complaining about the price drop. You bitched and moaned. You guys bitched and moaned about the price going up and the
You
death of
guys.
Xbox and all of this jazz. But now you're moaning that it's cheaper because COD's been pulled out.
Imagine if
Can't have it both
they had
ways.
to take Cod out. Like, imagine caring. Like, I don't know. Just buy Cod.
Yeah.
And the ones that the people that you're talking about ain't even playing it.
No, they ain't. They ain't.
So
They're bitching and moaning for no freaking reason, just because they can. And I'm like, cool. Go outside and touch some grass. Clearly you need to. Go out from your mother's basement. Clearly you
only
need
grass
to.
they touch is
Yeah.
any alias
Yeah.
grass.
Go out and pay for real things like groceries, electricity, fuel, and then tell me that you're not happy that the subscription price has gone down.
Yeah,
If you were paying
exactly.
it at the higher tier and they've pulled COD out and now you're getting it cheaper, as Lyric pointed out, you're saving $84 US in that respect. So you can go buy COD by itself as a base game, and that'll still put you at the price of paying that price for Ultimate when
Still
COD
save
was in
money.
there. I'm waiting to see how much it's going to drop for me, because I was paying for Ultimate. I was sharing the price, but I was buying the 3 months at a time because it was like $45, $45.99 per month, month to month on Ultimate. I was like, shit, that's expensive. And now it's dropping. I don't know what it's dropping to yet. But I had been stacking mine because I wasn't paying month to month because it was still real expensive. So I think it's maybe going to be like $32.99, which isn't bad because that's like what, $15-16 per month just for me. Because my sister pays the other half of it, so it actually still ends up being cheaper. Take God out because it's the only annual game that we have a new one every year. Correct. Every fucking year. It doesn't make sense that it makes sense that it'll go on after. People can play the story. But yeah, if you want to play COD, the sweaty people, you go buy it.
Have at it.
Have it. Okay. This other bit
Some
of news.
unfortunate news, y'all.
Yeah. This other bit of news, and this I feel like was talked about last week, but we weren't here last week. We were here last week? No, we weren't. Hi, back from the dead. Welcome. Okay. Shuhei Yoshida, let's share this tab, says he was fired by Jim Ryan in 2019. Jim Ryan wanted to remove me from First Party because I didn't listen to him. He asked me to do some ridiculous things and I said no. I helped Santa Monica to make God of War, Naughty Dog to make Uncharted and The Last of Us, and Sucker Punch to make the beautiful Ghost of Tsushima. But in 2019, after 11 years of leading first-party development, I was fired from the role. And so if you've gone in and watched and read the piece around all of this and what led to all of this and things like that, it is quite shocking because I
Yeah.
think it's very indicative of where we see PlayStation now, which is not in a great position where it used to be. But Lyric, I'm going to throw to you because I feel like I introduced the topic, you start us off, and then I can add my 5 cents in later.
Yeah, this is some kind of sick news to have to find out. We already know Jim Ryan was on some nonsense tyrant stuff over there, but I'm like, I guess I have to really dig deep into it and find out like what he mean he wasn't listening to him or he wouldn't do what he said to do. But I'm gonna guess it's centered around like the whole live service push and the change of like their philosophy, so to speak. It's always sucks when you hear that, man. It's like
Be right
of
back.
course, yeah,
1 second. Sorry,
no
continue.
problem, no
Continue.
problem, no
You're
problem.
good. You're just frozen on my end, so I'm just going to reload.
Oh yeah. Let me just cut my whatchamacallit off for now. think I know why. But yeah, Jim Ryan. We know Jim Ryan's not there no more, so that's a plus. He can't do it to nobody else. But yeah, that sucks, man. I would when he's going through his catalog of games that he's worked on that we know he has. It's just kind of it's tough that you would like disrespect someone that's so decorated and in the success of your IPs. Like he's had his hand in your biggest games that are not Spider-Man, I guess. So like,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Maybe? One second. I can't hear you and I don't know why.
Let me restart. It might have been me.
One second. Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear Lyric? If Lyric's talking, oh, it's offline. Where did Lyric go? It is just me. Okay. I was like, why can't I hear him? Where has he gone? Am I going crazy? All right. Maybe it's just a me. He'll join back. There we go.
Okay. Can you hear me?
No, you were fine. You were fine. You were just frozen on my end, so I think it was my system.
No, I think I was frozen completely because I couldn't see myself either. So
Oh,
I just restarted.
that everybody.
I was reconnect.
Intermission. Hope you had a chance to run to the loo. We can hear both of you when you talk. All right. Wicked. Love it. I thought I was going insane. Continue. Sorry. Lyric, what was your point?
Uh,
Continue.
no, I was closing it. It's just that it kind of sucks that when you have someone that's so prominent in your success in your IPs that it's so easy for you to say, "Oh, now you got to get out of here because you're not listening to what I said." Especially for when when it's the person that's not actually having to be hands on with creating these games. That's being your decorated IPs. So yeah, it just sucks. But it, like you said, it kind of gives you a small insight to what really be going on behind there. We want to believe, well, some of us want to believe that PlayStation is some kind of like saint angel company that can't do no wrong and just give everybody bangers and they love their employees and they do it. And it's just not true, man. These companies are full of human beings, and so
Yeah.
a lot of times, it's not what you think behind the scenes, and we just got a ugly insight into that nasty part of the business.
I think I was quite shocked I wasn't shocked when I heard this, but I was shocked when I heard it at the same time. And I think that it was a lot of us. The reason being is like you're looking at who was the head of PlayStation. He took over from Sean Layden. Jim Ryan did. Jim Ryan made beautiful quotes like, "Who buys a console to play old games?" We have a lovely thing of him doing, well, thank you for the gift of 5 memberships there, Spartan, to those who are lucky enough to get that.
I'm giving shoulder shimmies.
100%. 100%, eh? Oh, I don't know why that is not
Shoulder
sitting
shimmies.
on the best.
Oh! Come on, Spartan, you got to chill out. I need my shoulders. They're gonna they're gonna fall off. They're gonna fly off in a minute.
100%. Okay, does that work?
Shout out to Spartan, man. I always love the support coming from Spartan, man. Love that support. Y'all check and make sure, man. Y'all might have been the lucky owners of that gift.
I fixed that because the words were cut off at the bottom, so now you can see who the memberships are for. All right, thank you so much, Spartan. We appreciate you so much.
1000%.
Around that. If you were lucky enough to get, I gifted myself. You did gift yourself, honestly. Hey, love it. I think though this. You gifted someone else. I loved it. I love it. Okay. Jim Ryan came out and was like announcing the PlayStation 5 logo. We knew that there was a PlayStation 5 come out. We did not need a logo. We have him holding a controller the way that no one who's ever played a video game holds a controller. Like, Jim Ryan should not have been the head of PlayStation. I mean, we talk about Usher not being a gamer, that's fine. She can at least hold a controller correctly.
Yeah, I think the difference is that Asha is actually trying to listen and learn and figure out what people want. I don't think Jim was doing that. I think
Jim had a
just wanted
business
to do what he
idea
wanted to
around
do.
this is how we make money. Let's do this live service stuff. And we just get them all making live service games. And then what would happen is one of these games have to be a success.
Something has to work.
Something has to work. Something, they're throwing things at the wall. Something has to stick. And then you've got obviously Shuhei Yoshida, who wasn't really here for that change around there, and then was kind of ousted as a result because he wasn't willing to toe the line. Then you get Herman Holst coming in. And Herman Holst is the brains and the love behind what the fuck around the supporting Concord. He loved that game. We remember them talking about how they couldn't really say anything bad about that game in front of him because he just loved it. He would be indicative of the support behind and following with what Jim Ryan was doing around like fair games. All these studio acquisitions for making these games. As a result of this vision, we have seen the cancellation and close down of Bluepoint Studios, who delivered fantastic Demon Souls remake from the ground up, did a great one with, oh my god, why can't I think of what it is? Shadow of the Colossus was another one that they were involved in, and then got put on God of War. Who knows, they might have pitched it. But yeah, well, they pitched a whole heap of different things. We know that they pitched Bloodborne, and that was a non-starter in that situation. But like, this is just to go show that unless you were really pitching a live service game, they weren't greenlighting a lot of other things. They were greenlighting remasters. And so I'm looking at PlayStation going, where are you? This is not the same PlayStation we had last generation, which were all about this is how you share games. This is the DRM fiasco now that's come out. They were just so about like, let's lock these things down and so Xbox can't get these games. Let's show like, if you are a true gamer, this is the platform you need to be. We are here for the players. And they are not here for the players this generation. We have made joke upon joke upon joke this whole generation that PlayStation is here for the payers. They are making you pay for it like crazy. And that's all I've seen is how do we monetize the fan base around that? How do we get every nickel and dime, every cent out of these people because they are keeping us afloat? People aren't buying your first party games. There's a low attachment, worse than there's ever been. I get it financially, everything's been on a rock since COVID and now all this other stuff with the fuel crisis and the living cost crisis as well and everything that's affecting every part of the economy worldwide. And so, yeah, it is a hard time. But, like, listening to this and seeing, like, he was the support and the people who delivered such fantastic games that the PlayStation community was so toxic about a sense of you aren't a true gamer unless you've played this and you aren't a true gamer unless you own a PlayStation. And they were just like, this is peak cinema, peak gaming, da-da-da-da-da. Like, they deserve all of this. And it's like, cool. But the person behind that is gone, and what are you getting now? What are you actually... Yes, you're getting Wolverine. But that is like one game. You're not getting a big heap of games. You've got Ghosts of Yotai, which is fantastic. How many people bought that? Not enough. No idea why. It's a brilliant game, but I know that some of the community were bitching and moaning about a female protagonist. That's a you problem if you've got an issue with that. Female protagonists live in every game, basically, at some point. Yeah, there's lots of things that's just been stupid. And I'm surprised Herman Holst hasn't lost his job. Jim Ryan's gone. He had to go after he couldn't prevent the acquisition of COD going to Microsoft. Yeah, let's be honest, the PS5 is the remastered station. Yes, it is. Y'all either gone like it or gonna get it. Honestly, this is what I think is, for gamers, this is a fuck around and find out moment. You mess with our games, you mess with all of this, and then let's see what we do. The only games people are playing on there, COD. And the hardcore are playing your exclusives. So where are the rest of the hardcore sitting? Probably on PC. There's higher attachment rate for exclusives for not just sales, because it's not about sales anymore. Asher announced its daily active users. PlayStation switched to monthly active users, which is hence the DRM requiring you to sign in every 30 days, because you count as a monthly active user as a result of that. That is my opinion. They are fudging the numbers. I think the DRM is BS, and I'm going to live and die by that. Yeah. That's where my thoughts are on that. But yeah, it's horrific that there aren't more of the PlayStation community calling this out. Some are starting to go, what's going on? But it's not enough. And I think you can't really can't just go, hey, what's happening here, and ignore what's happening in your own space. We look at what's happening in the PlayStation side, we look at what's happening in Nintendo, we look at what's happening at Steam and all of that, but we always come back and we look at what's happening at Xbox, and we call out bullshit things that Xbox are doing. We can call it out regardless of what's going on, but there's a part of that's toxic side of the gaming community that can't call it out because they have very fragile egos, and they've lived and died on that hill, and we've been trying to, it's not a hill you want to live and die on.
Not at all. We want to live and die on the gaming hill, not the whatever they got going on here.
Great question, Spartan. How many games have been remastered that were exclusive for Xbox? I don't know. I don't even think there have been that many, because a lot of them have been made backwards compatible, which has kind of negated the issue or the topic, I guess, of requiring a remaster, because a lot of the games that got those auto HDR 60 FPS automatically 9 times or 16 times resolution, they were kind of like their own little mini remasters, but at no charge. It was all done on their side, all hardware based around what they delivered, or software based, I guess, because it's emulated. Yeah, all of that jazz. Oh, Lyric disappeared on me. All right, that's okay. But I mean, I'm gonna talk about the DRM piece in this now, and I know this has probably been talked ad nauseum this week as well, but I'm really, really disappointed around the announcement. We get free upgrades. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. 100%. This came out that this is both the PlayStation and the PlayStation 5 and the PS4 as well, because they're all impacted around that for any games into March, I think. They introduced a DRM which requires a 30-day sign-in in order to access your digital games, so it's not impacting physical, and a lot of the games that you own physical on the PlayStation side, you do not need to be online to use them. They are not where you need a patch for them, and that's about it. Other than that, you can play the game without any issue around that. You don't need an online check-in, and I think the DRM topic, and I'll just move us to the 2 panel actually, because we can just talk about it like this. For me, the biggest issue I have with this whole thing is what came out of 2013. TV, and DRM. And then, so Xbox announced during the Xbox One generation that they were introducing DRM. They went first on their showcase. Apparently, this is what PlayStation was going to do, but they pulled it out, and they delivered that this is how you share games thing that freaking destroyed Xbox. They couldn't fix that generation, no matter what they did, the goodwill, it still wasn't enough, because people remember the TV, they stepped on so many rakes. The DRM, even though they reversed that decision, it was too much, the damage was done. PlayStation introducing DRM, 30-day check-in now. I get why as a company they're doing it, but as a consumer, it's a really shit experience. You buy a game that you do not own, so you can't go and play that game offline unless, and there's some games that are online only, fine. You have to check in every 30 days, or else your console will lock that game out for you. Does that mean you're entitled to a refund if you can't access that game if you don't want to go on the internet? No. You bought the game. You can't, it's just a paperweight at that point, or a digital paperweight, until you connect online again. So anti-DRM, I can understand why the community was up in arms back in 2013 as to why DRM was such a bad thing. Why is it okay now? Why aren't more people in the PlayStation community calling it out? Is what's my issue in this space right now. I'm not seeing enough fanfare about it, complaints about it. People are fucking defending it. Lyriic, what are your thoughts on the DRM debacle that PlayStation has announced? Have they reverted it? I don't think so.
If they haven't, it's ass.
Yeah.
If they did, it was ass anyway. That's how I feel about that.
I mean, you look at the PS4 and you're like, well, this is how we share games. Apparently not anymore.
Hopefully they reverse it or something. That's not good for anyone. You never know what the situation is, and if I bought a game,
For the $5, Spartan, the one thing I loved about the Xbox One was the picture-in-picture feature. You remember the snap, the snap on the side? What was that called? Was it snap? No. Well, do you you could have the HDMI in and an HDMI out port? I need to understand the picture-in-picture feature. Maybe I just don't remember it being called that. I need it. Sarah, can you help me out?
the little box. The little box where you can watch two things. You can be playing the game and watching something else at the same time.
That was the snap one, right? The split screen thing where it snapped it on the side and you had the little screen. I used to watch TV shows and play video games. Was that the feature?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. That's what picture in a picture is.
I think that was I really loved the option for it was snap mode. I really loved the option of the HDMI in and HDMI out because what I used to do, so I didn't have to switch HDMI ports or channels on my TV, was I just had my 360 plugged in to that, and so I would just be playing on my Xbox One, switch over to that, and play on my 360. Because not every game was backwards compatible, and so they started introducing it later on. So that's what I used to do with my original Xbox One. But the snap feature, yes, 100%. I miss it too. I want them to bring it back.
I think that was it for our major topics.
Yeah. Chat, what do you think of DRM? Do you think it needs
How do y'all feel about it?
moved? I think it's a cheeky way for them to get monthly active users because you're required to go on every 30 days. Love playing WWE games while watching WWE Network on the same screen. It was paradise. Fair. Fair. Before we do though, there is a rumor that we're going to, well not we, but there's going to be a bit of a official reveal for game developers around Project Helix. It's fine. I don't mind that was off topic. You're all good. So that's meant to be coming out as a foray for around that. And so we might get some more news or see some more stuff coming around Project Helix there. All right. I don't think we have anything else to add. Thank you for those who are joining us. I'll just let you know that we are going to be starting the show about 20 minutes earlier than normal moving forward because we have a lead-in time for starting soon. So there's some songs for anyone who joins us early that you can listen to before we actually start the show. So it's about 20 minutes of lead-in music and then we will kick off into the show. The last song on the list though is our actual ADS music before I put the countdown on. I was a little bit late today because I was just busy.
I was late too.
You're all good. No, I saw your message too late there, Lyriic. But yeah, so expect some news coming up shortly around Project Helix. Expect the fact that it is almost E3 month. We've got another month to go before we off into whatever that looks like, and we get to see the Gears E-Day piece. I'm so excited for that. Yeah, we get some other stuff, but this is the month that is Forza Horizon 6. Forza! Alrighty. BTA Gaming, thank you for being here. For me, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like DRM has always been active. It just flew under the radar since almost all games are connected anyway, so we never really paid it much attention. I think it has. Agreed with you there, but Nintendo and Xbox are doing a slightly different way around it, where like at least your home console was not impacted around the check-ins, but you go play this on something that's not your home console and then you will get the online check-ins. And that is the same with even Nintendo around how they share their games. You don't get an online check-in, but anyone who's sharing your game out, like you game share with, will get an online check-in every 14 days or something. So they are doing it a little bit differently. PlayStation has specifically announced that, or not just PlayStation, but it has been confirmed by that AI chatbot, I assume, that the home consoles are impacted. You can't get around the check-in even if it's your home console. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of annoyed about, like, there. I understand if it's not your home console, there are online check-in. Yeah. Everybody hit that like button. Yes, great.
Check in.
Thank you for that comment there. Great call out there around DRM, and it is still flying under the radar. But my qualm is that last little bit that PlayStation has not given any allowance for your home console. There.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to close up the show. We're going to head off for the week. We'll see you next week. Nero will be back next week.
We'll let him out the Pokeball next week.
Yeah, get him. I'll let him out. I should probably let him go out and walk, get some fresh air, something like that.
Yeah. Just throw it in the water.
Feed and water him. All right. Okay. We will see you all next week. Stay safe, have fun, and
all right, love y'all,
thank
man.
you. Bye, everybody.